Okay, so basically, this is just going to be a rant. And I will put the link to the original video that I am talking about in the description down below. But this situation is about a Korean channel that is based around reacting to things. And one of the things they reacted to were, I think it was top 10 or top 15 maybe, like unique models. And one of them was this really beautiful black lady, like dark shiny skin, long white hair, green eyes, entire like Danny Phantom vibes going on. And one of the Korean commentators had the idea, and like, because I guess he's just really into fantasy, that she looks like a dark elf. And for those who don't know, dark elves are usually portrayed as people that have like light hair and darker skin, while regular elves are usually just people with like really fair skin and like whatever color hair. Usually the hair color doesn't really matter, it's like really the skin color that determines. But so he made the comment that she kind of looks like a dark elf, which is understandable because I would probably say that to me, being low-key in fantasy like I am. And then he asked if she was mixed, and that's when just all hell broke loose in the comments, and everyone's offended for whatever reason. And then someone makes the comment that actually it is offensive because it's like he's applying, or implying, they said implying wrong, they said applying, that most black women are not beautiful. And I was not just going to sit there and let them take something out of context so far. So, me being the usual contrarian that I am, but like knowing things on the topic of fantasy, I had to jump in. And what I ended up saying was, what he said doesn't imply that he thinks most black women aren't beautiful. You literally just made that up and ran with it. He had a very valid question. I would have asked if she's mixed too, even as a black person. Because green eyes is not a common recessive trait amongst black people. Neither is white hair. Matter of fact, white hair isn't a common trait amongst anybody. Anyone with white hair probably has a genetic mutation. Him asking if she is mixed makes sense. He wasn't asking if she was mixed because he thought she was too beautiful to be black. He was asking if she's mixed because she literally has the entire Danny Phantom look going on. Naturally. How many black people have you seen with those type of traits that are fully black? Because I can bet you that the answer is little to none. And that's because these traits are uncommon among fully black people. Y'all literally took what he said purposely out of context and tried to flip it to give yourself a reason to be pressed. And the only reason why I felt like I had to say something is not because I'm a keyboard warrior or like a social justice warrior or anything, but it's just specifically because people of this generation get offended way too easily, and it's ridiculous. You shouldn't be getting offended because someone says something so simple that shouldn't have been taken out of context at all. You literally have to try to take this out of context. Because the way it hits the ears, it sounds exactly like what it's supposed to sound like. You literally have to think of a way to try to twist this and turn it into something it's not. And basically that's all. And like I said in the beginning of the video, the link will be down in the description below. Subscribe and like.